Okay, so we're back to changing the distributor. We got the wires marked, caps loose, rotor's moving back and forth really far. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this wiring clip off right here. Okay, we got to get this 10mm bolt. Pull these wires. Okay, this is kind of tricky. The line is exactly in the way of getting that out. It's pain. Neat. Okay, so the distributor bolt threads into that. You're not losing it. Okay, so for some personal notes. This part of the distributor with the point on this corner is facing right where I scraped there. Wiring harness plugs faces this way. Now I have slop in this, so I'm trying to figure out which way the rotation is. Right now I'm pointed directly at that plug. So all I got to do is figure out if I want to be to that side or that side by figuring out the rotation. Whatever way the distributor turns, the slop's going to have it running behind. See what I'm saying? So let's say, here, let's find out exactly. Okay, so if you look at this closely, you'll notice that this is number 1. But if you look where number 1 goes, it runs all the way over to this connection. And then number 6 is right here. So that's number 1, running from the middle down this to that connection. This is number 6 there. This is number 5. So you're looking at 1, 6, 5. That is clockwise rotation. Okay? So what that means to me is, if there's slop in here, okay, it's going to fall behind, not forward. So I want to, with the new distributor, I want to be more toward that side if I have to pick. Makes sense, right? All right, so now I'm going to take the cap off the new one and get it ready. Okay, so there's the new one. Okay, there it is out. Apparently it comes with the new washer and hold down. Now I would like to put some kind of assembly lube on this if I could. I don't have any. So I think what I'm going to do is just splash a little oil on the gear. That might be the pin they talk about failing right there. See that little pin? Anyway, so this cap comes off next. Take these 2 Torxes out again. Then we're going to set it up to look like that one. Okay, cap's off. Now, position this pretty much in the same area. About that. That's about the same. Now I'm going to go get the oil so I can put a little splash on that before I put it together. Okay, when you lift this, watch what happens. It's going to turn. I'm going to get some assembly lube for that. I got this all lined up the same way that is. Now what we need to do is get it in the same position. And then hopefully I won't have to find top dead center and go through all that if I just put it in the same spot. Okay, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that, but when I lift it, it turns back to about the screw hole. When I put it back in, okay, now it's not going back in. All right, let me use both hands. But basically, it's going to try to, as you pull it out, it's going to move backwards, counterclockwise, just a little bit. So you want to put it in that position and let it slide to the other position it was. Now, there's also at the bottom of this, there's this hole in the shaft. That lines up with an oil pump. So it could be a little tricky to get those lined up, apparently. I've seen people have to use a big screwdriver to reach down in there and adjust it. But we'll see. Hopefully that just lines right up. Okay, I got it out. Look at these gears, dude. Look at the gear. It's absolutely wasted. Hope everything else is okay down in there. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like. Oh my. That is horrible. Okay, so that's how much play there is now. Almost none. Okay, so that's dropped down in there all the way. The gasket's seated. Everything's connected right there. Everything looks chill. All right, see here, now we put the hold down clamp on it. Give it a shot. Oh, and by the way, I just poured some oil across the gear. I didn't bother with the assembly lube. It was like a walk, and I didn't want to walk. Okay, looking over everything. A couple of these wires hanging and shit from this other stuff. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and try it without the doghouse even on. Let's give it a shot. Something else is up. Okay, so apparently, I'm gonna guess at jump time. I'm gonna guess that this distributor gear is so worn out it actually spun. It's not in the right spot. So I guess we'll see. Okay, so here's what happened. I tried to run it and we got a misfire. That probably spun. So, took the air box off, took this clamp off, removed the top half, took the bottom half, set it aside. Now I am taking out, you have radiator shroud bolts under here, and down the sides there. And that's gonna get me to where I can see the top crank pulley. Okay, so got those bolts out. Now I gotta remove this throttle body, or this, or intake or whatever, because it's in the way. Hose is getting this top shrouds out a bitch. It's kind of a bitch. Okay, where the hell is the damn top dead center marks shit on this thing, man? I'm looking all around. I can't see anywhere on that pulley any kind of marks. What the heck am I doing? I have no idea. I just took all that apart so I'd be able to see the marks, and I still can't see the marks. What the hell, man? Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and continue this video after I look some stuff up. My phone's dying while I'm sitting here doing this, so... yeah, I'm going to do another video. Look for another one showing how I found top dead center to get it right.